And the White House is also now trying to focus more on economic, not military pressure against Iran. Secretary of State Marco Rubio reportedly telling allies that the U.S. isn't expected to launch new strikes, for the time being at least. According to Axios sources, Rubio outlined several key pillars of the Trump administration's new approach, and it includes keeping up the blockade of Iranian ports and the new economic D-Day sanctions, helping move as much oil as possible through that Strait of Hormuz, and avoiding military action at least until after the midterms. Washington correspondent Tom Dempsey is live in D.C. with more on this. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Markie, good morning from D.C. Look, this war now approaching its 6-month mark, and right now the big focus for the United States is cutting off Iran's economy from the rest of the world. But, Markie, this war very much at a stalemate right now. Really haven't seen much movement at all when it comes to peace talks. But now Iran and Oman could be moving closer to a deal to create a temporary safe route through the Strait of Hormuz and to clear all mines from the area. The two countries recently restarted an on-again, off-again talks, with Iran maintaining the U.S. must end its blockade of the strait. This comes on the heels of President Trump claiming the Navy has removed or detonated all mines from international waters of the Strait of Hormuz. In a recent post to Truth Social, the president described a zero-tolerance policy, writing, quote, "Iran has been notified that any ship or boat placing new mines will be immediately and systematically destroyed." The president adding that the Space Force continues to monitor the strait as well as Iran's nuclear sites. The U.S. Secret Service, though, also confirmed to NewsNation it remains aware of a video aired on Iranian state media appearing to threaten President Trump's 20-year-old son, Barron, and involving a potential assassination plot. Iranian media has shown content threatening the president and his family multiple times in the past. And also of note, too, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent saying that he believes already this economic pressure against Iran is working, citing comments from Iranian leadership about how the war must end. But, Markie, China's response to those economic pressures is going to be very key to watch, because for now, China is maintaining and supporting its relationship with Iran.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.